Hello there everyone and welcome back. It's time to continue on with the Drukhari fleet that I've assembled, and while I hope I get more matchups than just face off against the Imperial Navy, I am itching to try again against Necrons. Hell, we've seen the torpedo damage alone against the tomb ship, so I gotta stop being so reckless and getting too ahead of myself. I kind of need to wait until those abilities are on cooldown if I want to do the damage necessary. Or maybe, if I feel daring enough, maybe try and dive in there and hit with the initial torpedoes before Star Pulse Generator comes out. That would be kind of nice, very unlikely, and definitely likely to backfire, simply put. Nonetheless, there's not much else to say. Let's at least see some diversity if possible. Ooh, Tyranids. Ask and you shall receive, although it's going to be an interesting game of Stealth Wars, isn't it? Although, if the Tyranids are going back into the carrier-type fleets, I kind of can pinpoint where they're at to a vague extent. I just gotta pay attention where they're going. Hell, I played a Tyranid match in my warm-up game, and alas, I had the wrong skills to make that like as effective as it could have been for my Drukhari. It's just a question, what kind of upgrades and skills do I want there? Since I'm contemplating whether I should get the recon probe or not, since it's kind of convenient. Oh god. How the hell did I rotate the camera? This is going to be awkward. It may even just throw me off so much because I'm so used to the standard angle. And here I am presented with the camera already moved and rotated. And sadly no gas clouds, and I'm sure as hell not going to hide an asteroid belt. Ooh, I take that back. Is there enough space for 3 frigates? Not really. Not unless I want to be daring. Which, you're making it difficult because the cruiser's in the way, I'm just realizing. Ideally, I want to conceal my numbers to the best of my ability, since Drukhari, interestingly enough, are like the one faction that has the hardest time being stealthy at the very beginning of a match, and this is not helping. Well, I guess I'm going to have to resort to revealing some of my ships in that case. I was going to conceal my numbers, and at least conceal all but the cruisers, since I talked about before how I want them hanging back and just capping points ideally, so this would have served them well. Hell, there's another gas cloud here. Can I hide in it? Only one way to find out. Nope. Just an inch off the edge of the gas cloud. If only I could stretch this deployment zone a little bit further. I'm sure there's a way, but it would take a ridiculous amount of time, so why not just gambit on the fact that my opponent won't see this, since I have the convenience now of just deciding when the match starts. Also, upgrades. I really should have auger probes, since really, I don't think the dark matter cannon matters, and stasis bombs, oh yes, disruption bomb, will be really damn important. Splinter torpedoes, there's a lot of uncertainties here. Oh yeah, and I guess that's a sign I'm talking too much. People are getting impatient. Alright, I'll accommodate you. Although it helps if I got my group selected properly. Alright, let's get this going. I have my beacon. I'm not going to reveal it right away because that would technically give away that I'm hiding the gas cloud. Although that's kind of obvious, isn't it? Let me actually do that. At least make use of denying their gas cloud, since they have a good handful available to them. Now, really, what do I expect? Well, that's not helpful at all. I kind of was hoping I did a little bit more than just a short move order, but oh well. Things are very minor things. I kind of already gave away my position with the beacon anyway, so it's not as groundbreaking as I want, but subtlety and a little bit of misdirection, uncertainty is kind of key. I would like to think anyway. I just don't know if I want to grab these points just yet, since we're playing Stealth Wars, it's kind of tricky to even... Hold that thought. Hold that thought there. Almost lost the capture point there. At least I'm in a gas cloud. It's probably... I probably don't need to be so ridiculous to like always be moving, but I really do need to figure out where my comfort zone is with this dang camera angle. I'm starting to notice it now that's a little bit off, and it's really ticking me off, just because I'm so used to the normal angle. Since I deliberately try and leave the camera angle as it is, so that way it makes it a little bit easier to watch, ideally. That's the hope. Whether it works or not is a different story. Alright, waste your strangle. Lances are sure to get a nice kill there. Wow. Tyranids have scanner pulse now. This I did not know, and that is a little bit terrifying.
You have seized
But
a strategic area.
what the hell happened there? Oh, you're immune. I forgot. You're Tyranids. I'm all sorts of confused simply because of that. Tyranids got scanner pulse now, and let's see. Time to be very terrified. I have the scanner pulse on. I have the they're Eldari beacons. That may have been not as clever as I thought it was. Silly me. A little bit of oversight. It could still be useful, but I wasn't even paying attention to the map. Ooh, this is a good opportunity to maybe snipe whatever's over here. Since I want to play careful because their boring damage is ridiculous.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Especially if I get caught off guard. And my frigates could do a noteworthy amount of damage, especially against the Kraken here. Gotta be mindful. I do need to capture third points for the sake of getting ahead, in the point game. Okay, run! Run for me! And I used all my scanner pulses, but that'll change in a moment. Otherwise, I should watch the main map. I could get ambushed in an opportune time, and case in point, I'm hearing them right behind me. So it's a good thing I left that scanner pulse. And you three are going to be my protection in case things go bad. Nope, I didn't want to do that, but it works. Okay, I was wondering where those... Oh, they were sent after my dang ship, so I did reveal myself, unfortunately. So there goes the element surprise. If anything, I want the dang cruisers to not be seen, so it doesn't give away that kind of position, but we're seeing a lot of fighters, though. As much as I love to capture this point, momentum is pretty key. Huh, this is pretty similar to my build so far, but hey, with the incentive to go carrier builds now, I guess this is not a very surprising type build anymore. I don't think I can brag as much since the patch notes kind of encourages a lot of fighters. Now, I probably should have waited for disruption or done a disruption bomb earlier, but I think we're golden. Just gotta make sure priority set on what I don't know. Disruption bomb's completely pointless, except for the fact that it does allow my torpedoes to do a world of damage. Now, can we do torpedo damage? They're all going to get hit. Some of them still have shields, though, but I like the damage potential there. That was really good damage in another 5 seconds. Keep in mind, they can multi-rush. So let's not get too carried away. This could still be brutal for me, if done wrong. And since they all have the synaptic link, too. Okay, I could have fired amazing torpedo salvo there. That would have been really good as well. But that's good damage. Let's try and capture this point, maybe. And give us some concealment again. But for that to work, we need to back off away. And we got a beacon stuck on, too, so your concealment's not going to be very helpful. Now I need an opportunity to focus my torpedoes, with that said. Ooh, disruption bomb's about to come up. This time, let's use our disruption bomb properly, maybe? That would be ideal. Instead of when I shoot after it... Or I start shooting and taking down their shields before it goes off. That would be kind of nice right now. And if anything, it forces a rush out of them, too. This is very tenuous, very risky. But we did amazing damage already. Can I capitalize on this? Since I still gotta get in range. Yes, go after frigates. Do I have priority set? Not really on you. And I kind of need my frigates to do the damage, or at least stay alive for their scanner pulses. But they're intimidating enough. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That was not the move order I want, but the torpedoes do strike somewhat. Alright. Can we kill off the flagship at least? There'll be a lot of their skill abilities gone. And also, critical hits are kind of nice too in this regard. I'm going to take a lot of boring damage, but at the same time, this is like the most durable, because remember, the Drukhari have really high ability, or was it troop complement? I should finish these off. Actually, one of them is going to get destroyed. Maybe Raymond was not in my future. Well, at least I can hit that thing now. Ooh, and I got repaired. I didn't realize that I couldn't Wraithbone shift because the engines were down, so just got a double kill there, I think. With a potential triple kill in a moment. This is part of the reason why I need to protect my ship. This is kind of what the cruisers are for. This is very damn punishing, even though I really should send this out. Oh, you're gonna take the troop damage, unfortunately. It's not gonna get out safely. But so long as this, I was gonna say, too boring, maybe it could survive. And let's see, you finish this off. You finish off these ships here. It's a little bit too precarious to try and get in close, and those are bad torpedoes, aren't they? I got some good hits though, but I feel like those were really bad torpedoes. Oh, it survived. Despite my doubts, this thing survived. This will be over momentarily. I just gotta be mindful of... Oh, you could just burn to death, but I think I'd rather kill you. Oh, did I seriously hold fire? That was unintentional. That was probably a very accidental hold fire. I never had plans now or in the future to do any hold fire, so that was a bit of a mistake that probably could have gave me a lot more kills. And it's not quite my build, there's less frigates, or maybe there are frigates, I just haven't encountered them just yet. I was a little bit too slow because my mouse cursor hit the stained box. I need to try and learn to not box to select individual ships, but that denied me the Wraithbone shift and dodging out there. That would have been clutch otherwise. Oh, that was all of them. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that, although a little bit, well, not just a little bit, but a lot of oversights. Thinking my beacon would have stayed in the gas cloud was kind of annoying. I never paid attention to the minimap for one to even see if it revealed any Tyranids to get a read of where they're going. Didn't really do the best of watching for fighters, because that is damn important just to see the silhouettes to know what kind of ships I'm up against. There's a big difference to like maybe seeing a hive ship as opposed to like 4 or 5 different battle cruisers. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but all that would have been useful to have executed and been aware of, in all honesty. It still was useful. The probe stuck onto one of the battle cruisers, and I wonder, now that I think of it, is it possible I could deliberately shoot this at like a celestial body or obstacle terrain and have it stop the probe, or would it just destroy it? That's something I need to experiment with. Ooh, orcs. This could go really well for me, or it could go horribly. And the reason I say it could go horribly is because mega cannons can easily screw me over due to the fact that they could shoot me with mega cannons as soon as I am in firing range, mostly. So, the most important thing, I talked a lot about getting reads and intel in the Tyranid match. This is going to be really important, to know whether my opponent's boarding base or they're utilizing the mega cannons, since that drastically changes how I approach this sub. Since I could just easily deal with the fighters and bombers really damn well just by keeping at a far enough distance that I just conceal myself, even with frigate scanner pulses. The Wraithbone shift is amazing for that. Maybe not. Well, even then, if I attack the broadsides, I still have to deal with the heavy cannons, which can be problematic. Dark Matter cannon could do some good damage. I'm just trying. How much damage does it do quickly? Yeah, 50. So it's only 225-ish damage, which may not be all that significant against orcs. In all seriousness, is stasis bombs? What do I want out of these skills? That's the big question. Wraithbone reinforcement and maybe a mic warp jump. This would foul it. Me taking a mic warp jump. Get a little ballsy. Since stasis bomb may not be all that useful for me here, due to the slower nature of the orcs in general. It wasn't even the evil sons either. I could tell by the portrait at least. I don't know if that's the Goth clan. The coloration looks like Goth maybe, but I'm not certain because it's kind of obscured by actual plate metal, if I were to be honest. Otherwise, I would like to try this again. Conceal my forces, as it were. And yeah, this is probably annoying for a lot of my opponents. Just spending more time talking and actually trying to deploy. I apologize. I'm long-winded. I think this much is apparent. I just hope I have enough mobility to get my concealment Shadowfield built up in time. And otherwise, let's see what we're up against. Like, maybe 6 ships over there. Okay, full charge until I decide to collide with each other. Actually, I could boost there. Alright, looks like 6 ships. It's gotta pay close attention to what ferries' speed, because I want to say those 2 are brutes, since they're pulling up ahead of everything else right now. And we heard a beacon. The flagship's currently in the gas cloud. I'm trying to remember, can orcs get micro warp jump or not? Oh, never mind. Well, that answers the question there. That's probably the battleship. It remains to be seen what the rest of the fleet is, but thankfully, with predatory senses, or tracking senses, that's really good for me to actually reveal them without really committing. It used to be the same lock-on that extends range of all weapons, mind you. It then got changed to increase my detection range. So it's still useful in this regard. Oh, rocks. Rocks are going to be annoying because I can't critically hit them. I don't know how likely it is to actually get fire results. I haven't experimented with rocks enough as is. And I don't care. As much as I like the adjective, maybe how worried am I about... Oh, torpedoes. Well, let's get ready then. I'm going to have to forfeit the third point. Hell, I may even just grab the point on the right there. Maybe. It's going to be a little bit awkward. And at least since they know I'm grabbing that point, I kind of can just boost away. They already know or aware of that. My fleet is currently there, at least a portion of it. They just don't know what. This is gonna... How do I approach this? I don't want to fight rocks. It seems like a waste of my time. But at the same time, I want to get a third point. It's not going to happen very well.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
So this has them turning around really easily. Ooh. I wish I had it turned around. I didn't realize my opponent was going to react in such a manner of panicking. But let's prioritize engines and do damage necessary. I don't really want to shoot at rocks, but at the moment, I don't have much of an alternative, do I now? I'm going to get revealed here by beacons, but I'm also behind them. So not a huge issue yet. Can I just lob torpedoes? Engines are down. Engines are permanently down. Now this is going to be awkward. I messed up my torpedoes quite a bit with that said. Nope, I got complacent there, wasn't paying attention. I still have most of my hull field, mind you, but... Stop doing that, please. It's because the camera's kind of like following them, that's why it assumes I want to do a clumped formation.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic
That is still an amazing amount of damage for a crippled ship. Now, can we do it again to the battleship? And as this is part of the reason why I don't care about the rock, it seems like it took very little damage, even though half my fleet's down here.
The enemy has seized a strategic
I
area.
just don't know how to approach this aside from maybe stealing that point, if I were to be honest. Take damage to the battleship as much as we can.
The enemy has seized
Yeah, you're turning around. You have I kind of saw torpedoes, but mega cannons on the battleship. That cannot turn around. But I do want to fire torpedoes at it since it's conveniently standing still. It remains to be seen what happens here. I did prioritize engines, but that is some good hits nonetheless. Oh, and your engines are temporarily damaged. I kind of overlooked that. Unless you just lost your engines, that might be the exception there. But that's good damage. Those fire assaults are going to do a, what is it, 360 damage, I think? And I'm about to lose my final point, so I need to get something done, simply put. Oh, you are getting hit. Conveniently, I can't do the damage necessary. I might as well go after the frigate and at least start blinding them with that said. It's going to be a bit of a slow match, since I got a sheer wall of health to have to get through. But the flagship's taking a beating. That rock will die soon. I just wish I could find better use of my time right now. Not much to say here. I want to finish this off, but it's mutiny. The deck's still up though, so he should be able to rally or prompt something. I'm gonna have to boost out. I was gonna think on turning around, maybe not. Gotta be mindful of torpedoes. There's the emergency repairs. And there's no pulse yet, so that's kind of good for me. Maybe I could get 2 birds with 1 stone here. Kill that. Fire torpedoes at this thing. No, you're not allowed to brute me. No brute force is allowed unless it's me doing the brute force. And I should shoot these down well. I did take a torpedo hit. That was a critical hit at that. Well, that's good results. We still got a sheer wall. Oh, that was not what I want. God damn it. That's embarrassing. I want to just trigger the emergency repairs. And we saw that did not work very well. Orcs, orcs, orcs. I am just... This is an opportunity to go after the rock now, but we'll kill the frigate, we'll kill the point. Yeah, you're already dead. So I don't need these frigates for the rock, and the battleship can contribute. Oh, you're completely mutinied. You lost your deck and then the fire assaults or something caused another mutiny, maybe? I don't recall destroying your deck. Oh, you lost your deck to begin with. I kind of need to do something about this now. They all have a lot of health still. Actually, can I do... I completely forgot about this ability, stupid me. And this is like the perfect opportunity to do it, too. Just keep going. Since my auto-engagement kind of had them turn or stop moving, my battleship especially, that was probably a mistake since it prompted a lightning strike on me. Got some boarding, and I gotta note that the critical hit chance on these lightning strikes or boarding in general is amazing too. It's 70% chance. Mind you, with the new change, I don't know if that's on every one of these like troop damages or it's just at the very start. That I'm not really certain of, if I were to be honest, but we're gonna neutralize this point. We're losing stealth. We just are way behind on the point game right now until I start killing stuff. Nothing's holding fire that I could tell. Uh-oh. I hope I can cap this point. I can cap it. I might as well cap it. There. Now I might as well call to arms for you. At least this time it was deliberate, for crying out loud. And it keeps my my shadow field too, which is kind of nice convenience. Maybe it's a little excessive, although it kept me from losing my troop phase, or first troop phase. Otherwise, we're looking good there. This is about to die in a horrible blaze of glory. Hell. My Wraith Bone shift was not up, because I boosted forward. I forgot about that. This is just a sign I talk too much. This is what the theme of this episode, or this battle in general, is. I talk way too much and it hinders all my awareness and focus here a little bit. Not that it's a bad thing, mind you. It's preferred, considering we're trying to record a match here, for crying out loud. But I need to kill these ships. And I don't have any more torpedoes. And I would like to hit this one and back, but I am prompting them to turn around because of the frigates, at least. Just gotta be careful. Okay. At least they're getting separated. I don't have armor-piercing rounds, but this is a perfect opportunity to shoot at the last one. Actually, I should seriously capture points with these frigates now. There's only like 3 cruisers. Well, there's actually 2 rocks. Let's keep that in mind. I may be getting distracted, but goddamn, I remember there's at least 2 rocks that are hiding somewhere, one of which is just sitting on this point. Gotta do the damage necessary. Actually, let's have him go after the battleship, and you can do a flank around. And I never did set priority 2, which is a lot of the reason why I haven't damaged the engines just yet. That wasn't what I wanted. God damn, that was sucky. It was just a second off cooldown still, I believe. And we're in a very awkward predicament with that said. So I'm going to have to commit to this and take the hits and finish this thing off quickly. It's not a lot of damage, but I can kind of grab this point now. The rock doesn't have enough range, or at least enough firepower, maybe. Finish it off, finish it off. We have... Yeah, there's the other rock. I see you hiding now. But if I don't capture points, this is going to be over anyway. My opponent's about to break 2,000 points. We need to work fast. Its 3 frigates are perfect for that.
The enemy has accumulated 75%
Yes,
of strategic
your engines are
points.
gone. And I'm trying to figure out, do you have mega cannons? No, you have torpedoes. Actually, why? I could just stand still and just shoot, for crying out loud. Let's just finish this off. I'm just trying to be too fancy there. Let's keep saying simple, stupid. Especially for me. And if we're going to just neutralize these points, we kind of need to. Capturing points will not matter for me. Now, we got a rock to finally deal with. And I have micro warp jump handy in case. We still got this. I just gotta lower the rate I'm losing right now. Or slow it down to its extreme amount. So another 10 seconds all we need there. And you will be in range to shoot at this thing. Not quite kill it though, that's the big thing. Although I wonder if my frigates could... Oh, did you seriously suffer mutiny? Is that what happened there? You should be able to cancel it if it is a mutiny, mind you, but I need to be prepared. Oh, I don't even need to be here anymore with that said. Just neutralize the goddamn points. Is the more of the story here. And, oh, so the rock's still there. Alright, kill this quickly. Kill it very damn quickly. There, that's neutralized, so there's 2 points left. We have... Let's see, 300 points. So we have about, what is it, 150 seconds then? Oh, hold position, that's annoying. I'm gonna force this thing to stir. Try to, but it's not stirring. It's a bit of the problem.
The enemy is close to victory by strategic points.
Once I grab this point, we'll be good. Do the damage necessary. And I don't have armor-piercing ammo, so this is gonna really stink. And your brace for impact is doing wonders for trying to... What am I trying to say there? I'm just very aware of how much time we have left. Come on, you know you want to grab it. There's only 1 torpedo. It did hit, but you're dead. Just the orc ship just doesn't realize it yet. Alright, neutralize this point. This should take about 20 seconds. And then I'm going to have 150 seconds left here to kill this thing. Which means I should start shooting it right away. Shoot it with everything. Oh, I should go for reload. In all honesty, that may have been a mistake considering my Shadow Lances do double damage with the critical. I just don't know what... Let's see, 40... Actually, it's 40-second rate of fire. So I think it's worth it. I think. Now let's just get closer and hit this thing as hard as we can. We have 100 seconds to kill this. Let's just not get too ridiculous. Yes, move off the point. I am planning on stealing that point from right under your nose if you move away. You should have held your ground. You are still holding your ground. But I'm good here. And the gas cloud's going to absorb a lot of this damage too. Alright, moment of truth. It's the most boring engagement ever, but at the same time it's the most ridiculously tense. I want to get closer. I want to get closer to try and maximize my accuracy. And if it boosts out, I could just neutralize the point. But keep in mind, if one of my ships dies, this is a mistake too. You're on all sorts of fire. Actually, this thing's just dead. It just burnt its boosters. That was... If it could kill any of these frigates, that's one of the slight oversights I did there. That could have cost me a big time, but this is over. Down to the wire. It may not have been an exciting match for an Orc player, mind you, since I kind of was in control of the match the entire time. I say kind of. From my perspective, it seems like I won just barely. It was what, 20 seconds away from victory for the Orcs? So, it's a matter of opinion, a matter of perspective, I suppose. But damn was it tense.